Hello everyone, this is Lamin Sane of LSWAT apps, and in this video I wanted to take a quick look at a subject that I've been getting quite a few times. Right, so people ask me in the real world, should I get myself a website? All right, so normally if I want to just get rid of them quickly, I just say, like, do you need a website and stuff like that. But in most cases the answer is yes, if you're a web developer. Right, so not just web developers need a website, but of course that's the topic of my channel, so I'm just going to focus it on those. So I'll say, in almost every case, if you're a web developer, unless you're having in tons of clients and you have so much work that you don't even have time to build a website, I totally understand. But I have never seen anyone in that situation, so I'm going to say yes, you do need a website if you're a web developer, or you're a freelance developer, or any agency, or anyone who works on the web. Right, so I'll say yes. All right, so that brings me to the second question: do I need to own my own domain? Right, so that depends. The first question, do I need my own website? Yes, absolutely, you need your own website, because you need to own your content and control what your presence on the website, because you need a presence these days. If you're doing work in the web, you sort of need a way to point people to, hey, this is what I did. Right, so I put my portfolio or whatever online, and this is where you need to go to have a look at it. Okay, and that the second question is, do I need to own my own domain? That depends on your budget. Right, so domains are pretty cheap. You can get them for $5 or $6 per month, so per year. But that's not the only issue. The only issue is if you get a domain, you need to get hosting as well, and hosting is exponentially well, not exponentially, but a whole lot more expensive than just getting a domain. And what is hosting? All right, so a domain is, let's say you're going to Google. Let's say, all right, let me just try my website, laminsane.com. Okay, so this is a domain. A domain is the name of the website that you're viewing right now. This is my website, and I own this domain for some number of years, actually quite a few years. So I just renewed it a couple of years back, and this is the domain, laminsane.com. But I do not only have to buy a domain, I have to buy hosting, and I am hosting this on DigitalOcean. And DigitalOcean is a place wherein you put your website files, like I've been teaching for like quite a few years, like index.html, that when someone comes to my domain here, they see my index.html contents. Okay, so we'll have a quick look at DigitalOcean's HTML file. So basically this is something that they also have on their hosting. Of course they provide hosting, but they have to put their files themselves somewhere. So this content that we've been writing for all these years is what you have to put in the hosting. So do you need your own domain? You only need your own domain if you can afford it. The hosting is quite expensive, and I believe, like, unless you have a really good reason to own your own hosting, do not really go into it, because what happens is that you go quite a few months. Because when I was just starting out in web dev as well, it happened to me. I went quite a few months, then really I didn't have a good reason to have it, and I ran out of money pretty quickly. So what I would suggest for newcomers in the scene is go to WordPress. Okay, if you want to blog, let's say, go to WordPress. I believe is wordpress.com, yeah, and then create a website. All right, so they have different plans for you, but you can just select the type of websites that you want to build, and they're all free, but they do not come with free domains. So what I mean by that is, for example, instead of having www.laminsane.com, you'll have something like WordPress.laminsane.com. So you do not own this, although you control it, and you control the content in it, but it's not yours. All the files live on the WordPress servers, and you cannot log in there and change the files and stuff like that. But you can have a blog wherein you're putting your content, and that's pretty much a good start. That's where I started. But then as I went ahead and I could afford my own domain, I went ahead and bought it and bought my own hosting as well. So a cheap place to get hosting is DigitalOcean. It's very popular, and it's also easy to use. So I would recommend DigitalOcean. And this is not an advertisement, it's just that I really love DigitalOcean. I used to be on GoDaddy, and even though they were okay, but I've had a better experience with DigitalOcean in that no downtimes at all. And this is not me shunning on GoDaddy, but I've had a downtime a couple of times, but on DigitalOcean never have I had that. Okay, and you can easily scale up your servers, but that's beyond the scope of this video. But basically, to answer the question, you do need your own website as a web developer, because it changes the game pretty quickly, and clients will respect you more, and you will gain a bit more respect in the industry if you have your own website wherein you're controlling your content and putting stuff that you want the whole world to see, as opposed to just being on other websites like Facebook or LinkedIn, which are all good, but having a website is tons more respectable in that aspect than just being on someone else's website. Okay, so yeah, so that brings us to the end of this video. And if you have any questions or you want to add any more to the discussion, please let us know in the comments below. And until then, I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye bye.